So with The Last of Us Part 2 coming out in 9 to 10 hours from now, I feel like this is a good time to share my thoughts to whoever may watch this video or come across this. But first I want to start out really quickly with how I'm going to upload and what type of video it's going to be. The uploading will be as soon as it's processed. I will be playing as soon as it released, recording as soon as it released. It will sort of be similar to the way I played the remastered in my revisit. It'll be sort of quick-paced. I will try my best to stick to the stealth, but if I truly wanted to stick to my stealth, like I would usually do when I'm just playing by myself, it would take forever. I played like every mission just using stealth, and each one would just take me 30 minutes. So I doubt anyone want to see that unless I just cut it up in some way, but if not, I'll figure something out. If I'm gonna do stealth, I'm probably just gonna do a compilation of every kill or every death within the video until we get to the next story part of the game. The length of the video would still be around an hour, I hope. I want it to be not a super long series in terms of video, but chunky enough where it's just, you get to sit down, you know, grab whatever snacks you want and just enjoy the video. And I'll try to only commentate when I feel like or when it's necessary, because it is a new game. I will be reacting to a certain capacity, but I won't be talking like every minute. I will just try my best just to let whoever's watching enjoy the story. Whoever doesn't have the game or doesn't want to pay for the game, who's just in here for the story, I will just try my best to let them be engaged with that. So yeah, I will keep the commentary to a relative minimum. There's not much I could really say anyways. I will just either be geeking out of how good the atmosphere will be or how much I love Ellie. So my thoughts going in about the story. I already know that there has been some leaked cutscenes, which I have not seen personally, and people have their grievances. The majority that I've seen, or at least, you know, comments wise, they don't like it. They don't like whatever they saw. They think that it just ruined the story, this, that, and whatever. Personally, I don't know what it is, but I don't think it will be that bad. I'm not a guy who sets the bar really high for sequels and whatever. I just think that when people do that, they get overly disappointed, and it just ruins their experience with the game. I'm a simple man. I'm just in here for the experience, the ride, and the continuation of my favorite video game. Now, with what I expect out of the gameplay, there's so many new things that I personally love from the release gameplay a couple months back. I love the fact that, well, it seems like Ellie is more athletic than Joel, old man Joel. Obviously, she's like probably, what, in her 20s? So I'm glad we'll be able to make 2-foot jumps across or whatever. It seems like you can dodge, so I'm really happy with that, so we won't be like getting wailed on every second in when we get discovered. I'm really happy with the UI, the HUD. It's a lot smaller and it takes up less of your screen, so you're just immersed with the environment, immersed with the gameplay. I already know that the graphics are going to look great. The only thing that I'm really worried about, or not looking forward to in the game overall, is just how my PS4 will sound during playing. Because right now, when I was just playing Minecraft Dungeons earlier this morning, and my goodness, it sounded like a fucking jet engine. It was horrible. I just can't wait for the PS5, the router to come out. With that being said, I just wanted to give my 3 guesses of how the story will go. Number 1, someone in that trailer, one of her friends, like the big nose girl and then the Asian dude, one of them along those lines is going to die. Because the description, it says Ellie is going on a path of vengeance. So obviously there has to be a reason for why Ellie's going to go through with whatever she's going to do. I'm assuming that someone close to her is going to die from that. 2, my guess is that they're going to sort of expand on what the government has been doing, if the government is still up and running. Because in the beginning of the first game, there was still martial law going on. I guess they're going to expand on the fact of the role of the government within this game, or the situation of the entire world, or other countries, continents, this and that. My third guess is that I think they are going to elaborate on the little interaction at the end of the last game, where Joel storms out the hospital with the sedated Ellie, proceeds to kill Marlene, and just drive back to Tommy's. During the drive, he lies to Ellie about there being others like her and how they've given up on looking for a cure. And ending the game with Ellie asking Joel if everything he said about the fireflies were true, and that Joel wasn't lying. Joel says, "I swear it's not," whatever. And that's where it just cuts. I feel like they're going to elaborate on that at some point. There's going to be an interaction between them two, where she either finds out on her little vengeful journey, goes back, confronts Joel, and then it plays out. I also wanted to add one more final stupid guess about the story that is so far out of reach that it's most likely not going to happen, but I'm still going to bet on it. And that guess is, now that I think about it, I don't think it's too far out of reach, but my guess is that Ellie is going to die around the end of the game. That Ellie is going to die. Story's done. Blammo. Again, this is a stupid guess that I really hope doesn't happen, but might as well just make it just for the lulz. Okay, and yeah, there it is. So, to close this off, I just want to thank everybody so much for watching, for listening to me ramble and just give my thoughts about The Last of Us 2 before I play it later tonight. And leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. If you haven't seen my Last of Us Revisited, replayed recently, go check it out. I'll leave the playlist in the description down below. And I'll see you guys tonight with Last of Us Part 2. Peace!